Hi, folks. If you're looking for a powerful shock treatment professional ozone sanitizing system for your house or your small business, you've absolutely come to the right place. House smells, mold, odor, car odors, germs, viruses, bacteria. The Bioblaster will make mincemeat of them all. How safe is your house from deadly bacteria, mold, mildew, foul odors, and toxic chemicals? Well, if you're worried about the health and safety of your family, this might be the most important video you'll watch today. Let me tell you why. Dear friend and fellow family member, did you know the average American household has over 3.2 million germs and bacteria per square inch? That's right. If you're reading this letter on your computer screen, you should know your computer keyboard has over 64 germs per square inch. Your mouse? It has over 50. That's not even counting the desk your computer's placed on, the chair you're comfortably sitting in, the sheets in your bedroom, the remote control for your TV, the refrigerator door handle, not to mention the bathroom floor or the kitchen sink. Now, I'm not a math genius, but if you ask me, that's a ton. And I'm in no way trying to scare you out of your mind. I'm only telling you how dirty, safe, and potentially unhealthy your home might be right now. And if you're like me, you're not at all comfortable with that idea. Let me introduce myself, by the way. I'm Charles Bodie, or just plain Charlie. I'm a best-selling home improvement author of The Super Dry Basement, Super Strong, Super Bond Mortarless Construction Techniques, and Got Mold, Now What? I'm also an inventor of a ton of different systems and equipment for the basement waterproofing and mold remediation and ozone fields. I've developed a ton of ozone machines for homeowners and contractors alike, and my top secret projects are still underway. What does cleaning do if you have a severe mold problem? Well, cleaning and dusting our home isn't going to completely sanitize it. You see, soap and water doesn't kill germs. It only softens them up for the water to wash them away temporarily. No matter how much effort you put into scrubbing the mold or the mildew, it just won't go away. That's terrible. In fact, as a national mold remediation expert, I've had mold growing inside my very own body on multiple occasions, and so have many other mold remediators I know. There's no typo there. Yes, I've actually had mold grow inside my body on 3 occasions. We never even noticed we had a mold infestation in our very own home due to an unseen water leak. How I discovered the huge problem with nearly every ozone generator on the market today, and I fixed them. I've spent over 13 years working as a mold remediation contractor. I've used nearly all the other ozone generators available on the market today. Machines like AirZone, Max Blaster, Genesco, Odor Free, Ozone Generator USA, Ozone Solutions, Absolute Ozone, and many more. Folks, the real truth is my men broke every single brand we ever tried. Finally, I got fed up. I took them all apart to create the best ozone generator. I challenge you to watch our other videos and see just exactly what's inside the other machines and why ours are better. Why is the Bioblaster better than any other ozone generator on the market today? Well, most ozone generators on the market use low output little computer fans to gently blow the ozone out of the chamber into the room. Using a low-powered fan doesn't work. It can take up to an entire day to sanitize a room. It's a complete waste of time. And for our pro models, we use a 1.5 horsepower blower. Most ozone generators also absolutely exaggerate their total output, or the area you can expect to reasonably treat at shock levels. You see, our ozone ratings are issued by the cell manufacturers and were laboratory tested. Why is the Bioblaster better than any of the other ozone generators today? Well, again, most ozone generators are extremely fragile and poorly designed machines. That's right. Most ozone generators use a simple piece of bent steel, aluminum, or shiny bent stainless steel sheet for their cases. Other companies use cheap plastic. One internet company even uses square vinyl fence posts. Folks, these materials aren't at all durable, and simply dropping them can cause major damage to their circuits or break them forever. Many of them have fancy flashing lights and complicated digital timers to make the machine look extra special, and virtually all of them have the wiring and the circuitry in the same place as the ozone generating chamber. Folks, due to the high amounts of ozone in the chamber and the aggressive nature of the molecule, it absolutely causes the wires and the circuits to corrode faster. And once it corrodes, the machine will become absolutely useless. That expensive piece of equipment will then become no more than an extremely heavy and expensive paperweight. That's right, I built a super powerful ozone cannon. I built it into a super durable case that's made to last a lifetime of use and abuse. Imagine life without. Use your bioblaster to absolutely destroy any kind of bacteria, mold and mildew, pet odors, toxic chemicals, VOCs. Finally, your family can be safe from all kinds of infections and diseases. Bioblaster ozone generators. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to operate our machinery. That's right, I built this to be the simplest to use, yet most advanced piece of technology the mold remediation industry has ever seen. It's just fantastic when used in your home. Mold can become a thing of the past. All you have to do is turn on the bioblaster ozone generator inside an unoccupied room. Make sure there's none of the 3 P's. No people, no plants, and no pets. Then just leave it on for a while, let the timer turn it off, and just wait while the ozone turns back into oxygen, which happens on its own and takes just about an hour or 2. It's that easy. Use a respirator if you're ever going to enter the area under treatment. Folks, when I built the bioblaster, I had simplicity and ease of use in mind from the get-go. See, the controls are a cinch to master. It has no confusing lights and sounds. It's designed to replicate a simple toolbox for easy handling and transport. And the case is also made with injected molded structural foam reinforced plastic with galvanized heavy-duty hinges and latches. It's monstrously tough. I don't think you'll ever break it no matter how much abuse you put it through. And I've also designed the circuitry and the wires to go into a separate area away from the ozone chamber to avoid the corruption that happens with other cheap ozone generators. Bioblaster ozone generators. Our bioblaster ozone generators use high-tech nickel titanium circuitry to make sure it won't give off toxic elements, while the average high-voltage current passes through it. Our bioblaster ozone generators seem to last forever and won't burn out easily, unlike a material called mica, which is commonly used by cheap ozone generators. Other machines use thin borosilicate glass or thin ceramic and electrified stainless steel, while our machines use thick 5,000-hour rated replaceable ceramic paddles that practically run forever with normal use. The bioblaster rugged Pro Contractor ozone machines also have a 1.5 horsepower blower to shoot out the produced ozone at high velocity. Our home units use high output sealed ball bearing fans, while the other brands use the tiny little computer style fans to push their ozone out. Lame. Our machines also use the advanced high humidity corona discharge method, which basically charges plain oxygen molecules to activate them and then produces massive amounts of ozone gas, even in a high humidity environment. You'll never have to worry about cleaning and maintenance costs ever again. You'll never have to worry about your machine breaking down on the job or while you're moving it from place to place. You'll never have to keep checking if the circuits have started oxidizing or corroding, giving you the peace of mind that whenever you need to use your bioblaster, it's right there waiting for you. And you'll never have to worry about electrical fires like you do with our competitors' machines, since we put a special secondary thermal fuse into the machine that adds a second layer of protection to the glass fuse commonly used. You'll be able to finish the job, kill all the harmful bacteria and mold, and eliminate all sorts of foul odors in just hours. not days. And you'll even start to worry because you have so much spare time on your hands. How can we sell our machines for 70% less than other truly competitive, high output ozone generators in the market today? Well, first of all, folks, our bioblasters don't have any of the fancy add-ons like the flashing lights and digital timers that I found easily break down and corrode in the field over time. And they don't have any real benefit. They just jack the price of the product up. They don't have any of the other baloney stuff like the shiny polished stainless steel boxes that look pretty but are really pretty flimsy. And they don't use the cheap mica or simple stainless steel mesh, but use our revolutionary high-tech nickel titanium cells that last virtually forever. Our BioBlaster ozone generators are also 100% hand-built here in America. Folks, you can be confident with the premium quality of the materials we use. Why buy something that was made in places like Taiwan or China when all the best products are obviously made locally here in the United States? But don't just take my word for it. Families from all over America are already using our BioBlaster ozone generators to kill all kinds of bacteria, mold, mildew, and viruses, as well as eliminate all kinds of pet, fish, smoke, and other foul odors in their homes. And why stop at homes? You can use the BioBlaster ozone generator to sanitize unoccupied office spaces, restaurants, bars, clubs, motel rooms, cars, basements, boats, crime scenes, and just about any other space you can think of.
Hello, my name is Ian Hoffey. I live in Dewsbury, Alberta, Canada. My livelihood is in the livestock feed industry, and I'm always looking at new and different things, trying ways to improve the industry. Last February, I spent some time doing a building course on building maintenance, building inspection, and they spoke a little bit about ozone, and ozone intrigued me, so I got lucky and got talking to Charles about ozone and his ozone machines. What we were looking for is we were looking at a number of different opportunities, both in residential and in livestock production. In Canada, most of our livestock is raised in confined housing, being broiler chickens, laying hens, and swine. And due to the outside temperature, these animals never see the outside. So one of the difficulties we have between cycles is being able to disinfect and fumigate the rooms. So in speaking with Charles, we talked a little bit about ozone and the effects ozone could have on some of those things. We wanted a way to kill bacteria. We wanted to also include viruses. And through all that, we looked at ozone as being a good option. Charles walked me through which machine would probably work for me, and I settled with the 28,000 unit, the Bio 3 Blaster. Since that time, we received our first unit in November, and we have fumigated, disinfected, and did mold and VOC treatments. All have been successful. We have done a number of broiler units, and those